Welcome, my Libras, to your January 2023 reading. I'm Christine. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please follow this video for any placement that you feel intuitively guided to look at, whether it's your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, North Node, or any other. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's great to have you back. I'm so excited to do these readings, you guys, even though by the time you get this, we will no longer be in January, I think. Yeah, we won't be. But know that my readings are timeless. I simply put the date just for simplicity's sake and to organize them when I post them. That's it. But these readings, because we're all on different timelines, they occur for different folks. And because they're collective messages, sometimes they may not always resonate completely. But if you're here, there is a message for you. So let's get started and see what messages Spirit has for my Libras. What do they need to know right now at this time? Okay. Wait, we got some flippers here. Flipped cards. Bottom of the deck. Queen of Discs, Taurus energy. Emperor, I swear the Emperor has been coming out for everyone. Queen of Swords, there it is. This is, wow, look at this, total boss up energy, you guys. These readings have been amazing. There's stark realizations for every sign that I've done. Okay, and of course the air signs, you guys all got shitloads of cards. Whereas the earth signs got 3 each, all the airs got more than that. You got Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, usually Cancer. Ace of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Some say, I usually denote Libra, some say Aquarius. 8 of Discs, Earth, I wanted to say Gemini. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Gemini may mean something for some of you. The Hanged One, Pisces energy. Got 5 of Swords, more air. Okay. Holy crap. There's something about truth, which has been resonating with so many folks. I heard with you all, the truth sets you free. Some of you have pulled your energies away from people. Boundaries. Let me start with the Queen of Cups. Many of you are completely focused on yourself right now. A lot of you have, there's been a major release of energy. Some of you have closed a lot of chapter cycles. You took your energy back from different situations where you felt like, no, not anymore. I'm done with this. From people, places, things. In other words, there's been a major cleanup, similar to Aquarius. It's like Aquarius, I felt like was on a rampage. Given, if you're an Aquarius sun and you're seeing this, many folks start kind of cleaning up and wrapping up things. A very empowering reading. But I feel like here you're in your element. Many of you are really focused on yourself, taking care of yourself, focused on you, your goals, what it is you want. You're the main character of your story. It's like, nope, that cup, for me. That water, I'm staying in there. I'm nurturing myself. There's a strong connection here to your emotions. Some of you have really connected to your emotions, and I can say this because I'm a Libra Sun rising, and I know during Capricorn season, it affected our 4th house, right? 4th house, 10th house axis. So there was a lot of emotional purging and clearing. But I also feel in general, many Librans at this time, you're connected to your emotions more. You're asking yourself, everything seems far here. You're asking yourself, do I feel emotionally connected? Does this make me feel? And then fill in the emotion you want to feel. Joy, loved, happy, fulfilled, satisfied. In other words, I feel like you are really, before allowing yourself to get intertwined in anything, you're asking yourself, do I feel good about this? Does this make me feel good? Is this what I really want to do? Because if it's not, there's a clear ass no. Again, with the Ace of Swords, some type of truth. It could be with your relationships. I mean, how can we not talk about relationships with Libra, right? But I feel like a lot of truth within yourself and also people around you has come out because I sense a total, with the King of Swords, this is someone who is like, it can be cold energy. Again, that's why some folks say Aquarians, because they tend to be the more detached out of the air signs. But it could be a cold energy focused on you, severe boundaries. You know, when you go through some gated communities or any gated place like security, and they have a gate and you have to either talk to someone or put a pass or something. That's what I'm getting with the King of Swords energy. Some of you have that gated community type of energy with people or with anything that you have to take your time or energy or invest it. You're like, assess, screen it. We got to screen it first. If it passes, it goes through. If it doesn't, Some huge epiphany, truth, something you've learned as of late. I feel like it has to do with relationships, but it could simply be about your role and what you've learned in general has come out. And at this point, many of you are just done, like up to here, with people taking advantage of you, people using you, anything where you're just like, no, I'm done, no more. That's why initially when I got the Queen of Swords, excuse me, Queen of Cups, I said Queen of Swords energy, this is all loving on you. And so many of you have set or will be setting very strict boundaries, and that's a theme for 2023 for Libras. Setting very strong boundaries, speaking your truth and not being afraid. A lot of you have naturally, I feel, may have distanced yourself from people or will be, and some of you have cut people off because no, they were no longer reciprocating the same energy you were giving back. A lot of you are overgivers, and now you're giving to yourself. This is, you guys, this is empowering. Look at this sword. Complete truth. Many of you have seen the truth for how people are, how situations are. And we have a butterfly here. Some of you are working on and have been transforming your boundaries. People pleasing too, letting go of that shit. You're like, no more. I'm done. There's like a nurturing energy here with this Queen of Cups. You guys are really pouring into yourself. I feel like a complete dedication. We have 8 of Cups, Hanged One, and the 5 of Swords. So again, to me, this speaks of really focusing on you and building what it is that you want to. The Hanged Man, it could speak of seeing things from different perspectives. But I also feel like in this case, it's like you all may have gone through some type of spiritual upgrade, spiritual ascension. It's like a new wave of a mindset, a new wave of thinking. Oh shit. Excuse me, guys. There's a card that is in here still that flipped up. I was looking at the deck and one of the cards was flipped. I have it down here. I feel like many of you have gone through, it's like some type of awakening, we could say, a spiritual growth spurt, a spiritual upgrade where you're seeing things completely in a new light. It's not just seeing things from a different perspective for sake of balance and conflict resolution and trying to see both sides of the coins. It's like you really see the truth. You're seeing people, places, things for how they actually are. No more putting on rose-colored glasses. No more giving people the benefit of the doubt. No more wishing, hoping, none of that shit. You're like, this is how things are. And I feel like it's caused a shift for you guys. Again, there's a focus. Who got this? Gemini, maybe? I think Gemini got the Emperor in reverse. They have a complete focus too on themselves more. You guys, all the air signs and a lot of the signs so far that have done, total empowerment, taking back your power energy. You guys are leaving behind shit that has hurt you in the past. People, perhaps many people have backstabbed you, literally. Or you have experienced situations, relationships where you repeatedly gave a lot of chances and you're like, I'm done. And you come out victorious here with the 5 of Swords. Look, do you see a lot of swords are raised? You guys have really connected to your truth. As a result, that has illuminated. It's almost like when you're in the dark and you're like, I know it. And then the lights turn on and you see everything, and everything that you realized and that you connected intuitively, you knew what was real, what was not. You actually were validated. This was confirmed to you, and you just realized it. A lot of illumination here. Again, Pisces speaks to our subconscious. It could be the hidden world, the mystical world, our spiritual sides. I feel like many of you have been dedicating yourselves or dedicated to delving deeper in your spiritual practices. Again, self-love, Queen of Cups. These are the water signs, the most psychic of natural. I'll just say naturally psychic, generally speaking. So I feel like many of you are really focused on yourselves, on your spiritual practices, building your self-love practices, essentially not worried about other people. And that is rare to say for Libras, because Libras tend to focus and worry about others to make them happy. But I feel like many of you are like, not anymore. We see there's something about boundaries here. Many of you have broken through that. The final card we got, the World. Fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. This is a complete cycle. A cycle has ended with the World. And so I feel like many of you have completely obliterated, shut down, people-pleasing, perhaps codependency for some, not speaking your truth. I feel like those cycles have ended. Many of you are or will be reaching a level of power, a heightened power in your own journeys right now. Total bossing up. You guys know the truth. I can't believe everyone is getting something about truth. I feel like for some of you, you may have been in this cycle for a long time. It may have felt long. Okay. What else do my Libras need to know at this time, please? Can't make this stuff up. Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Look at this. This coincides with the World card completely. And look at all the King of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Five of Swords. There's a sense of victory here, of realizing what it is that you've learned, how empowered and really just up-leveled you feel. You just feel good because you're like, wow. It goes with feeding into your worth, but also sense of love. Many of you have reached a point in your own transformation where you're no longer taking shit. You are in a time of huge transformation. Old beliefs, ideas, and decisions about who you are and what you deserve in life are dropping away, replaced by incredible vitality and new pathways. Soon you'll be experiencing the world in a fresh new way. The journey transforms the traveler. When the traveler arrives at the destination, the traveler is no longer the same person who started out. Even if there are some areas that may be murky or unsettled in your life, don't be concerned. This is the confusion that often appears before the rebirth. Like the phoenix that arises majestically from the ashes, a big change in your life is at hand. Don't hold on to old ways of viewing the world and limited ways of thinking. Be willing to see the world with fresh new eyes. Changes are afoot, and it's all so very good. The world also signifies changes. Some of you may be moving literally across the world or to other geographic units, another state, another country, another town, province, whatever your geographic unit is. Some of you are literally moving in the way that you do things, so you're changing things up. Really, really, I just get fresh new energy. When I started these readings, I got, you know, when you unwrap gum and you take, you know, put the gum in your mouth and it's like a mint, spearmint, wintergreen type of flavor, especially if it's cold out. It just feels refreshing. That's the energy that I got. Okay, what else do my Libras need to know at this time, please? Did we get any? Nope. Okay, We're going to do it one more time. If not, I'm just going to fan it out and pick a card. What messages, guidances the universe want my Libras to know at this time, please? Okay, one flipped. Oh my goodness, this was from the wrong deck. We got a unicorn oracle. It didn't turn over yet, but I have it to the side. So what I'm going to do is fan this out and just pick an oracle. I usually like to allow them to fall, but we went 4 times. Seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. I feel like with the Hanged One, Pisces energy in the World card, it's indicative too of some type of spiritual up-leveling, ascension, upgrades that many Librans are going through at this time. You may be feeling a little bit confused, nebulous. You're like, what? I thought I really resonated with this. Why do I not feel, you know, a certain way? It's because there's a lot that's changing at this time for you. And stay the course. It's okay. You don't have to make decisions when you feel that way. The Seraphim, Seraphiel, is a 12th dimensional angel who shimmers with many colors, predominantly blue, and is considered to carry a masculine energy, though in truth, his masculine and feminine aspects are in perfect equilibrium. I'm getting total Libra vibes here, because Libra is a masculine cardinal air sign. But here we're talking about truth and balancing both. As the frequency on Earth rises, Seraphiel is able to illuminate us and pour downloads of golden blue light containing information, knowledge, and wisdom into our minds. This is total air sign energy here. His light automatically brings about healing on every level. He can also dramatically open individuals' heart chakras by sending a finger of his light to touch them. The people and community Seraphiel is influencing are starting to experience pure happiness and inner peace in a way that no one has done since the golden era of Atlantis. Are you experiencing peace and happiness? As you experience peace and happiness, you start to nurture and care for our planet and are able to access the divine blueprint of Earth. Guidance. When Seraphim, Seraphiel comes to you, he is inviting you to step up your light. Imagine what your life would look like if you opened your heart completely. Then act as if it is fully open. When you do so, Seraphiel will bring you inner peace, happiness, healing, abundance, and love. Expand your heart and receive his illumination. This card is also a call for you to tune into your higher self and listen to the divine will. Then do whatever needs to be done to harmonize with the divine blueprint for your life. When you do this, your life will be enriched beyond your wildest imaginings. All the help you need is pouring into you now. Does that not resonate with Libra? Wow. This is like rebirth, transformation energy here. Holy crap. Gemini got this and another energy did. This was the card that was stuck with the Archangel deck. 12, which reduces to a 3, the freedom of truth. Communicate honestly, be who you truly are. This goes to really tapping into your light. Some of you have been getting nudges about where you're being pulled to go in this season of your life. You may be strongly attracted to a certain theme, topic, maybe a certain career, industry, or a knowledge about a certain subject, or wanting to do something differently. There's something that you're being pulled and you're being guided to follow the steps, follow that light. I feel like it's part of your blueprint, and you can ask for signs. There's a freshness, and in the cards they talked about a completely different way of living. So some of you are really, as part of this upgrade, this spiritual upgrade that's occurred, you're really looking at things from a completely different perspective. There's a lot of freedom, truth, and authenticity at hand here. You know what? I'm gonna pull another unicorn card because I didn't even shuffle the deck. That one was in the Archangel deck. So we're gonna see if there's any other messages for my Libras. Anything else my Libras need to know? got 22, manifest your dreams. Focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. I feel like there's a whole new world before you that you are getting ready to bring into reality. Sorry guys, those little balls are lights from above. A chapter has ended. A complete chapter has ended, and many of you are at the precipice of like an amazing new horizon forefront. There's so much freshness here. And when I say that, it's like something new is about to start. So whatever it is that you want to bring to fruition, really connect to that. That's why it's important with Seraphim, Seraphiel to keep your heart open and connect to those emotions and the feelings, because that's what's going to help you bring that into reality. Okay, we're going to take a look at the Super Attractor affirmations to see what the universe would like you to know at this time in terms of affirmations. Got one. I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. The more that you can reinforce, perhaps that's why we got the Queen of Cups as your first card. Many of you may be working on your heart chakras. Also, again, tending to your emotional, intuitive side, really reconnecting to that aspect of who you are. Because that sends out, think of it like a ping. What is it? Oh my goodness. I forgot what it's called with phones. It sends out messages. There's another word. There's a more formal word when it comes to telecommunications and sending out signals. I wanted to say electromagnetic signals, but that's not it. It sends pings, you know, like the cell phones, they send signals to the towers. It's like that. Your work on your heart chakra and connecting to your emotional side, it sends those similar pings to the universe, especially of love. That is what helps call in your dreams. That's why it's important right now for many of you that may be going through some type of heavy transformation, especially emotionally. Because what used to fulfills you on that level, and who used to fulfills you, friendships, relationships of all kinds, romantic partners, etc. You may realize or come to find that it no longer does that, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? So you're going through some upgrade, a spiritual upgrade as I call them. So when you get in touch with that emotional, heart-centered aspect of yourself and you're honest, that's when you can bring your dreams, what it is that you truly want to go for. It's interesting because sometimes you may feel like I was going to pursue a career in, we'll just say corporate, and then you're like, you know what? I actually want to move to the Caribbean and work, you know, on a sailboat. You know, something drastic. That's why there's a lot about being honest with yourself here. Because we have a lot of norms around the societal, cultural, telling us what we should do and how we should do it, when all we really need to do is be guided by our heart. My Libras, this was an amazing reading. These are amazing. I'll just say for the January 2023, and again, they're timeless, but the ones that I'm doing in that cluster, amazing, empowering readings. I hope this helped and resonated with someone. So much beauty coming, so much resonance. Comment down below, let me know your experiences, your thoughts. If you're new here, introduce yourself. I love getting to meet everyone and always read the comments. If this has helped in any way, please hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing. I'd love to have you be a part of this community. I do videos on readings, of course, tarot oracle readings, a live stream each week with tarot. I do also other content on spirituality, wellness, and energy, healing, etc. and more. So thank you all for being here. I hope you have a wonderful time wherever you are. Take care.